Move
A
out the
pregnant
way
patient
there,
goes to get a
Karen.
doctor's note for
TikTok
her
is the
job.
best and
Then this
safest
nurse
social
accuses
media
her of fraud and
platform.
hits her. Watch.
What were you thinking about when you got pregnant, that you were not going to work? I'm just curious, because, like, I've had 3 kids. I worked up until the second they were born.
But am I you? Are you me? Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I
that's why I'm
feel?
asking. I'm interested to know what you think. I want to know your mindset. So when you got pregnant, what were you thinking about?
I was thinking about having a kid. I'm confused on where you're going at.
I'm confused, too, because you came in here and I did an assessment, and I gave you my best medical advice.
Uh-huh.
And you didn't like that.
But I said that I just wanted to know so I could take it easy these next 2 months.
And
I'm 7 months pregnant and I'm in pain. It's not fraud. If it was fraud, the doctor wouldn't be getting me my note right now.
Really?
Yes.
What I read on your chart isn't true.
Okay.
So I
What's
know
on my chart that's not true?
I read on your chart what isn't true. Because I'm the person who saw you and did the exam.
Okay.
So it's okay.
But how do you know how I feel? How do you know how my body feels inside?
Because I stuck my hand in there and checked your
Okay,
cervix.
you checked my cervix, but how you know how my bones feel? How you know how my body feels, my legs, my back? How do you know how that feels? How you know how my nausea feels? How you know how my cramps feel? By touching. And you're okay. All right. So this is the nurse practitioner, and look how she's hitting me. Look at it. Check her out. Check it out. Call the police, and they're going to see what you just did. Call the police. She already called the police on me once because I called her a weirdo. Yes. Look at you. This lady is fucking crazy. Call the cops again. Call them.
It's okay.
Call them. I got you on video hitting me with that thing in your hand.
This?
This is the Philly Pregnancy Center, guys.
Yeah, okay, Jillian.
She didn't want.
Wholesome
Bro, do you want some
talk among
pre-workouts?
gym
Nah, bro, I'm
bros.
good. Why,
Look at
bro?
him.
Because you're the only
He
one
is
that gives me
amazing.
strength. Bro.
Sprinting in different types of footwear. Subscribe and ring the bell. Jesus Christ. Subscribe and ring the bell.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, what's up, man? Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Gross.
Whatever you say,
Man.
boomer.
Please like and subscribe.
Okay, boomer. Yeah, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Yeah, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer.
I
Wait
like
till
this
the
type
end.
of gender reveal. Sometimes even TikToks.
That's different.
Jumping spiders are adorable. The videos are sometimes long.
Clutch, so I sprayed some water in hopes that she'll come out. Come on out. There you are. There you are. Hello, Mama. You're so skinny.
First guy really thought he did something. Many stuff. That poor nurse loudly crying. It is so awesome.
So we're actually going to go ahead and take some Flagyl, 500 milligrams. We're going to take that twice a day.
There is
hard to
little
believe, but the
something
internet
for
of like 15,
everyone in
20 years
this.
ago was even
She is
more
the best
chaotic, I
fisher.
think, than it is today. There were no rules, there were no filters. Basically, think of it as a giant funhouse, right? You would go into one room hoping for one kind of content, and you would get 20 other things that would be mostly deeply disturbing, and maybe you would kind of move on with your life and talk about the disturbing things that you stumbled upon on the internet 20 years later in therapy. Which is exactly how I stumbled upon my very first dirty fan fiction at the age of 13, totally by accident, because there was no tags and stuff. Of course, there was fanfiction.net, and I think it did have tags at the time, but there were also all of these like bootleg fanfiction websites that were built on things like X pages and Yahoo pages that were all Comic Sans and glitter and chaos. So anyway, I'm reading this Cardcaptor Sakura fanfiction. I have no idea what to expect, and suddenly things start to get really, really down and dirty. And of course, I'm shocked, horrified, appalled, and dramatically I sprint to my bedroom. My brain irrevocably changed, and I start sobbing. I am a broken human being at this point. Of course, now that I'm a shell of a human being, the only thing left to do is to tell my best friend, Laura, about this. So the next day I go to school, I tell Laura, oh my god, I read this horrible thing. I can't believe people are writing this, because, you know, back then I'm like dramatic and stuff. And she's like, I don't believe that this actually exists. You have no choice but to show me. So of course, the next day I show up at her house, and together we read it on her old school MacBook. And we were both like, oh my god, this is horrible. Why would someone write this thing? Because, you know, we're prudes. And we decide that we're never going to speak about this ever again. Weeks go by, Laura and I have moved on with our lives, and then one day I go to Laura and say, hey, is it okay if I come to your house? And she says, no, you can't. And I'm like, why? Why can't I go to your house? And she says, it's because she told her mom about the fan fiction that we read together. And the worst part is that she told her mom that I am the one who introduced her to the dirty fan fiction, and now her mom thinks I am a sexual deviant. So of course I'm absolutely dismayed that she would tell her mom this. And I'm just like, why didn't you at least say that you accidentally stumbled upon this? Why did you put this on me? And all she says is, I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, now I'm not allowed to go to my best friend's house for like literally a year or two. So anyway, then months go by, right? And I start to get really into Sailor Moon. And of course, I'm shipping Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask really, really hard. And I start downloading all of this beautiful artwork of the two of them. And they're kind of like embracing or kissing or whatever. It's very romantic. And I thought it was very cute. But I keep it all in this like little private folder. I stuff it in a drawer right by my bed. And every so often, I look at this folder and I think about true love and how beautiful it is. But I also am terrified that someday someone will discover this. And of course, one day it is my mom who in fact discovers it. So I go into my bedroom, I see my mom standing in the middle of the room. She has that folder, that sacred folder open, and she's like, Farah, what is this? And I'm just like, it's just artwork. And she's like, this is just like the time with Laura, isn't it? She knew about the whole thing with Laura, and so now my mom thinks I'm a sexual deviant. And the best part is, I now write rom-coms for a living. The world works in mysterious ways.